going to celebrate the wins together, but I want to be honest about when things aren't going well too. I think we're all human. I think a universal human condition in like social media is just always post a highlight reel and always post like things are good. Oh, it's cold. I don't even know how to start this. So in general, I believe it's really important to, try to be transparent with people and, like share the good news, right? So much of social media is so negative today. It's so negative and filled with so much like trauma and drama and stuff that I think it's important to also share good news, right? And I try to keep the social media pretty positive and pretty happy and try to be inspiring, you know what I mean? I guess like at a core, it's kind of, that's like the core of it, right? Just to be inspiring to, maybe the next person going through something or having a bad day or whatever, right? But I think for the first time in a while, I think I drained my social battery all the way through, like the negative. And I had my first like really negative customer interaction with a new business, which compounded with that. And I don't know if anybody outside of like my close immediate friends and family know how much I've been on the road. And I think it all just led to like this really just nasty funk. Like, I don't know how else to say it. I've been in like a gnarly funk for like 2 weeks now. It's like, I don't know. I had this like really awesome peak with the company where we had, like record revenue numbers month after month after month. And I've had this like awesome momentum, and a lot of these people that I look up to and I would consider like mentors are reaching out and, saying a job or just offering a help or partner in some kind of way, right? And on the back end of it, I hate to say it, but on the back end of it, like I really just haven't been enjoying it. Celebrated for like a really nice dinner with some friends, and I got myself my little new watch I wanted, my little Citizen. But like really, I've been pretty down. Been pretty stressed out. I've been feeling pretty numb, I think. So it's weird. I don't know. I try to be good about only sharing good stuff, but I feel like I owe a lot of people an apology. I have so many missed calls and texts, and I've been so antisocial, and I hope no one's taking it in a personal way. I should be onboarding a new employee who's amazing, and I've been dropping the ball on that. I have people that I just have totally spaced out on calling back. There's stuff I've like pushed out when I probably could have squeezed it in. But I've been gone, on the road, on a plane, in a car, sleeping in hotels, cars, and shops for the better part of 9 months now. Or, no, 7 months, whatever, something like that. I don't know, I have more than half a year, like 20 days a month, 25 days a month sometimes. And it's been incredible, and like I've been very grateful, but like, man, it's been such a crazy year to think that, 13 months ago I got terminated from like my dream job, and then was kind of in a spot where I couldn't really even say anything for a while, but that company also didn't say anything, so I was just in this weird spot nonstop of like having to explain what was going on like multiple times a day for months at a time. Then like relocating to Tennessee, which was totally my choice. Like I wanted to do that, and partnering up with the shop and this couple that I really, really liked and was good friends with, and then that just not being what we both thought it was, and then having to move on from that. I've hit so many low points in the past year. I've hit a lot of high points too, I guess. I don't mean to be negative about it, but I think I've kept so quiet about just how much I've struggled the past really couple years, if I'm being honest. But I've been go and nonstop and 24/7. For the better part of like 10, 12 years now, you know what I mean? And it's been a while since I really drained myself like that. But yeah, no, I came home from doing a full body in Phoenix on a super rare car and filming an incredible video for it, and went to go do something in LA for like a day and a half, and then drove back up to my family's house where I'm at right now here in California, Northern California, and just crashed. Like, I was so fucking exhausted. I was so sick. I was in the back of like dealing with this like really negative experience with a customer that really I looked at like as a friend. Honestly, it was more than just like a customer thing, at least to me. But and then like that, being sick and personal issues and family issues, and like I was just burnt out in a long time. Like I really love what I do and I love everything, but I'll be leaving California now finally, and back in Tennessee for a while. So I think that's part of it too, is just staying at my family's house, and like my grandparents are visiting and my sister's here. And, we got my kids here. Like, dude, it's just so many people in one little house, and it's so much noise, and it's nonstop, and I can't take phone calls, and I'm 3 hours behind all my friends and shops on the East Coast, and I'm having to wake up at 5:30 to get my kid ready for school, and then because she does online school, and then having to like try to balance that and work until like 8 or 9 a.m. when like the rest of the house is up and about, and like then staying up till like midnight trying to keep up with everybody here, and then like it was a lot. But I guess there's 2 points to this video. I know I'm rambling a lot. One was an apology if you've tried to contact me over the past 2 weeks, and I've been a little and I haven't been able to get back to you, or haven't chosen to get back to you. I do apologize. I think I just needed a week or two to kind of reset a little bit, and then the back half of it is just to be transparent, man. Like, I have seen so many people from my hometown in the past 2 weeks, and you get a lot of like, dude, like things they're going really well and this and that, and I'm happy, and I see you and this kind of thing, and it's dope. Don't get me wrong, like especially coming from such a little town, and then in like the shithole part of that little town, it's dope to get a little recognition. I'm never gonna pretend like I don't like it, because I do, but I feel almost guilty that I haven't been able to enjoy it. You know what I mean? And I feel guilty that like I'm not keeping up my end of the deal that has gotten me here, which has been being available and being as helpful as I can with people. And I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to feel guilty. Maybe I'm not supposed to feel bad. Like I got one of my best friends. I mean, when you ask him who the most important person in his life is, he says it's him. He takes care of him before anybody else. And there's some days when I think about that and I think it's fucking crazy, and I think it's super selfish. And there's other days when I think about how like incredibly intelligent that is, and how you should love yourself, and you should prioritize yourself. So I don't know. I guess I'm just venting a little bit and trying to be human about it, But yeah, we're gonna celebrate the wins together. But I want to be honest about when things aren't going well too. I think we're all human. I think a universal human condition in like social media is just always post a highlight reel and always post like things are good. And I do think that part of it is very important. I think it could be very inspiring and very helpful to people. But I also want to show the other side of it, that like, sometimes the ball don't go in the hoop. Sometimes you do fuck up. Sometimes no matter how much you try to make things happen and make things work and be there for people, it's still not enough. It's not the right thing to do sometimes. And that like we fail. And I've failed a lot in life. God, I failed so much. I've failed way more than I've succeeded at anything. But there's so much to learn in the failures, and there's so much to learn when things are going downhill. Yeah, I just thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you for being a part of my life and my story, and I hope that I can continue doing what I love, which is helping people, and making a good living doing it, and helping other people make an even better living. But speaking of, I gotta take a phone call. What's up, my boy? How are you?
Good, you?
Good, bro. Chilling, recording a video. What you got?
Oh, nice. Sorry. I'll be fast.
No, you good. What you got?
This is the third time I have this lady come back to read. Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, more of that. I got a lot of missed calls to get to. I got a lot of texts to get to. I still got to finish paint correcting and ceramic coating and PPF in this Tahoe I'm working on. That's the other thing, is I was supposed to be halfway on vacation, halfway just working from home doing admin stuff. And I ended up working on like 2 or 3 cars. This is like 3 or 4 cars actually, now I'm thinking about it. Doing PPF and coatings and shit. But yeah, I wanted to make some more videos for you guys. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I appreciate everybody, and I love you guys, and I know it's been I hope it's been a good year for everybody. I really do. I think I've talked to a lot of people who are hitting some good, hitting some bad, but they're there and they're trying. I think that's a very important part of what all this is just like, it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of, banging your head against the wall and planning things out and being able to pivot when things don't work out. But, life is a marathon, and so is success, and we just keep at it and try to get 1% better every day. And some days getting 1% better just means not going backwards. So, that's all we can do. But Upward and onward. We'll make it work. All right, I don't got any more words of wisdom. I'm hella behind on this car, so lots of coffee, and we'll talk soon.